In moments when life feels like an uphill battle, when challenges tower before you like mountains impossible to climb, there's a prayer that has echoed through centuries, carried on the lips of warriors, kings, and everyday people seeking divine intervention. Today we're diving into Psalm 20, a powerful prayer for victory that has transformed countless lives. This isn't just ancient text gathering dust on forgotten pages, this is a living, breathing declaration that can shift the trajectory of your life. Imagine having access to words so powerful that they've been spoken before battles, whispered in hospital rooms, and proclaimed over impossible situations for over 3,000 years. That's exactly what you're about to receive. Every word you're about to hear has been carefully crafted by divine inspiration to break through barriers, shatter limitations, and usher in breakthrough. So wherever you are right now, whatever battle you're facing, lean in. This prayer is about to become your weapon, your shield, and your pathway to victory. The psalm begins with a cry that resonates in the deepest chambers of the human heart. May the Lord answer you in the day of trouble. Notice it doesn't say if you have trouble, but when trouble comes. This prayer acknowledges that battles are part of life, but it immediately positions you for divine response. The name of the God of Jacob is invoked. Why Jacob? Because Jacob was a wrestler, a fighter, someone who struggled and prevailed. His God is the God who transforms wrestlers into princes, who turns your struggles into stepping stones. When this prayer declares, "May He send you help from the sanctuary," it's opening a portal between heaven and earth. The sanctuary represents God's dwelling place, His throne room, the command center of the universe. Right now, as these words penetrate your spirit, imagine divine reinforcements being dispatched from heavenly realms. Angels assigned to your case. Resources being released. Doors being unlocked. This isn't positive thinking or wishful meditation. This is activated faith connecting with ancient promises. May He remember all your offerings and accept your burnt sacrifice. This verse speaks to every sacrifice you've made, every tear you've cried, every night you've spent on your knees. God sees it all. Nothing you've given, nothing you've endured, nothing you've surrendered has gone unnoticed. In the divine economy, your sacrifices are investments that yield supernatural returns. Your offerings create a memorial before God that He cannot ignore. Right now, heaven's accounting books are open, and every seed you've sown is about to produce a harvest. The prayer continues with explosive faith. May He grant you according to your heart's desire and fulfill all your purpose. This isn't about selfish ambition. This is about divine alignment. When your heart's desires align with God's purposes, unstoppable force meets immovable object and mountains begin to move. Your deepest longings, the dreams that keep you awake at night, the vision that burns in your soul, they're not too big for God. We will rejoice in your salvation, and in the name of our God we will set up our banners. This is pre-victory celebration, declaring triumph before the battle is won. It's the kind of faith that confuses the enemy and activates angelic armies. Setting up banners means marking territory, claiming ground, establishing dominion. Every area of your life where you've experienced defeat is about to become a testimony of victory. Your finances claimed. Your health restored. Your relationships healed. Your purpose fulfilled. The banners are going up right now in the spiritual realm, visible to powers and principalities, declaring that this territory belongs to the Most High God. May the Lord fulfill all your petitions, every prayer you've prayed, every request you've made, every burden you've carried to the throne room is being processed. Heaven's warehouse is opening, and your answered prayers are being prepared for delivery. Now I know that the Lord saves His anointed. This is the pivot point where faith becomes knowledge, where hope transforms into certainty. The word now is immediate, present tense, this very moment. Not tomorrow, not someday, but now you can know with absolute certainty that divine intervention is active in your situation. You are the anointed one in this story, set apart, chosen, marked for victory. He will answer him from His holy heaven with the saving strength of His right hand. The right hand of God represents power, authority, and honor. It's the hand that split the Red Sea, that wrote on Babylon's wall, that was stretched out on Calvary's cross. That same hand is extended toward your situation right now. This isn't weak religion or empty ritual. This is raw, supernatural power being released into your circumstances. Some trust in chariots and some in horses, but we will remember the name of the Lord our God. In modern terms, some trust in their connections, their bank accounts, their education, their strategies, and while these aren't wrong, they're insufficient. Chariots were the ultimate military technology of ancient times, like trusting in artificial intelligence or nuclear weapons today. But this prayer shifts your confidence from human resources to heavenly reserves. The name of the Lord isn't just a word, it's a key that unlocks every door, a weapon that defeats every enemy, a currency accepted in every realm. When you remember and declare His name, you're accessing passwords to heavenly databases, activation codes for miraculous intervention. Jehovah Jireh, your provider. Jehovah Rapha, your healer. Jehovah Nissi, your banner of victory. Jehovah Shalom, your peace. El Shaddai, more than enough. They have bowed down and fallen, but we have risen and stand upright. This is prophetic perfect tense, speaking of future events as already accomplished. Your enemies, your obstacles, your limitations, they're already defeated. While they're bowing down in defeat, you're rising up in victory. This isn't arrogance, it's alignment with divine destiny. You were created to stand, to overcome, to prevail. Every force that has risen against you is collapsing under the weight of divine intervention. Depression bowing down. Anxiety falling. Sickness defeated. Poverty crushed. Addiction broken. Fear demolished. While they fall, you rise. While they collapse, you stand. This is the divine reversal, the great exchange, the supernatural flip where everything meant to destroy you becomes the platform for your promotion. You're not just surviving, you're standing upright, tall, confident, victorious. Save, Lord. May the King answer us when we call. This final cry combines desperate dependence with confident expectation. It's both a plea and a proclamation. The King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the Ancient of Days is attentive to your voice. When you call, heaven responds. When you cry out, armies mobilize. When you speak, atmospheres shift. This prayer that began in trouble ends in triumph. What started as a cry for help concludes as a declaration of victory. Right now, as these words sink into your spirit, transformation is occurring. Chains are breaking. Doors are opening. Resources are flowing. Healing is manifesting. Breakthrough is arriving. This Psalm 20 prayer isn't just words on a page, it's a spiritual technology, a divine protocol, a heavenly strategy for earthly victory. Every time you speak it, you're aligning yourself with thousands of years of answered prayers. Your victory isn't dependent on your strength, your wisdom, or your resources. It's dependent on the one who answers from holy heaven with the saving strength of His right hand. Today marks a turning point. Today the tide turns. Today victory becomes your testimony. Take this prayer, make it personal, speak it over your situation, declare it over your family, proclaim it over your future. Watch as impossible situations bow to the authority of these ancient words. Watch as closed doors swing open. Watch as mountains move. Watch as victories multiply. This is your moment. This is your prayer. This is your victory. The battle belongs to the Lord, but the victory belongs to you. Receive it now. Walk in it today. Live in it forever. In the mighty name that is above every name, your victory is sealed, signed, and delivered. Amen, amen, and amen. If this prayer touched your heart, don't keep this blessing to yourself. Share this video with someone who needs victory today. Subscribe and hit the notification bell for more powerful prayers that will transform your life. Comment victory below if you're claiming Psalm 20 over your situation right now. Remember, your breakthrough is closer than you think, and together we're building a community of overcomers. See you in the next video where miracles become testimonies. Tentar novamentio claude pod cometer eros. Confira semper as respostas. Pesquisa opus 4.1.